one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we'll see who's all here. My house is a mess right now. So I'm not going to show you the house today. Six of you in here already. Yay. I'll wait till the first person chats and then we'll know everybody's here. Anyway, I'm wearing my little Woodstock shirt today, feeling a little peanutty today. Waiting for you guys to join me. There's Dakota. Hello, Dakota. Good to see you. Let's see if anybody else pops in. I know the notifications went out because the number starts going up when that happens. So let me know how the sound is. Hey, Carrie. Hi, Kathy. You did get the notification. Good. I'm glad to hear that. They were quicker last week getting my live up. So we'll see how they do this week. Thank you, Dakota. I love this shirt. I was with my son's fiance. We were at I think it was Ontario Mills Mall, and I picked this up at Uniqlo or Uniqlo. Hi, Sonia. Hey, Renee. Good to see all of you. Yes, welcome everyone. I did something crazy today. Carrie's already done it, but I started it today. I started my cleanse. So it is now 3 o'clock and I've had zero food. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Lois. You got the notification too. That is good to know. Hi, Peggy. Good to see you. Nancy. Hi, my friend Nancy. I miss you. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a cleanse. Well, almost in the middle. I got one more dose of it tonight, and I do call it a dose because I feel like I'm taking medicine. But 4 ounces 4 times a day, and then 4 ounces 4 times tomorrow, and I will be done. Hi, Norma. Good to see you. And then I got to decide what I'm going to do. I want to do intermittent fasting, but it's so hard on the night shift. Hi, Deneen. Good to see you. Everybody's here. Yay. Like a liver cleanse. Let me get the bottle. I'll show you what the bottle says. It's in the fridge because you have to put it in the fridge after you open it. Carrie did this. I've done this like, man, I don't know, like 7 or 10 times in my life. This is the 48-hour acai berry detox cleanse. Okay. This one, it says it flushes the fat, detoxifies, reduces. Hold on just a second. Hey, I'm live. I'm sorry. I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Sorry, my daughter. Anyway, reduce bloat and water weight, and then helps restore metabolism. And it really does work, guys. Every time I've done this, I've lost right at 5 pounds, sometimes more. Hi, Tony. Miss you and Brian. Glad you are doing positive things for you. Thank you, Tony. Well, I got a little surprise for you of something we did yesterday. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Um, but it's got in it lemon, maple syrup, and cayenne. And it was funny. I went to my work meeting this morning. Annie, hello. Went to my work meeting this morning and I said it's got lemon, maple syrup, and somebody else said cayenne. They evidently have either had this or they know that's in a cleanse. So anyway, it's got 32 ounces in here. You do 4 ounces 4 times a day. My wonderful friend Carrie messed up. She thought it was 8 ounces. So for the first two times, she messed up and took a little bit too much and she was kind of nauseous. Scott Baker Facility Construction. I got this one on Amazon and I got the last one that was available. It was 20 bucks. 10 bucks a day, well worth it to me. I mean, literally I've drank 6 bottles of water. That's it with this. Um, 3 times. Yes, she only did it 3 times and then she went to the four. But she did lose 5 pounds. Yay, Carrie. She did it on Friday and Saturday, right? Or did you do it Saturday and Sunday? It was it was way too much. I can see how this would make me sick if I drank more than 4 ounces of it. But it's a really good cleanse. It's by Garden Greens is a I used to get it at GNC. It's really good. No, pee, Dakota, you pee, you don't poop, you pee. Now I did poop, but you mainly pee. Are you hungry? It doesn't even curb an appetite. Nancy, I'm starving right now. But like Brian said, it's mental, baby. Well, I know it's mental, but normally by this time of the day, I've eaten. Yes, you did it Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that's right. I couldn't remember if it was Friday, Saturday. But anyway, this is it. It has 10 calories per serving. So I'm getting 40 calories for the whole day. That's all I'm eating. Uh, it has 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, 15 of sodium, 45 of potassium, and then the proprietary blend is 17,800 milligrams. Okay, liver cleans out your bowels. Yeah, Dakota, I don't really need that. I go really regular. I'm very good with that. Um, but this one, I don't know. It's a peak cleanse, but it really works. And it jump starts you to do something else. And for me, that may be intermittent fasting. Let me put this back in the fridge really quick. I'm thinking of doing intermittent fasting. And I've been researching online how I can do that working the night shift. Because 3 nights a week, I would need to flip the fasting to the night shift. And then when I'm back, not, when I'm off, I can switch it to the day. But I don't really know how to do that. I just looked online and it said for 12-hour night shifts, an effective intermittent fasting schedule involves eating during the shift and fasting while sleeping. So it says breaking the first fast around 7 or 8 p.m. and then closing the eating window before 7 a.m. Now, for me, I need food when I wake up. So I would have to do the cleanse like from 4 to 4 would be but it's 8. That would be if I did a 10. I don't know. I got to figure it out because I really want to do it. My friend Hazel at work, um, she's lost 10 pounds since she started doing intermittent fasting, and she thinks it's the greatest thing. So I know a lot of you have told me about intermittent fasting. Nobody's chatting. What is going on? Anyway, so I really want to try that out. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Brian, let me update you on him. He's over 20 pounds lost. You're listening. Okay. I'm being my nurse self and I'm educating. No, Brian has lost over 20 pounds. He looks great. Um, I forgot to grab something. I think it's in that closet. Hold on 1 minute. Do not look at the messy kitchen behind me. I've got to do the dishes. Brian cooked and I got to do the dishes. Find the shirt. I found the shirt. I should have found it before. Okay, hang on. Let me check and see if he put it in the other closet. Hold on a minute. Hold on, hold on. Maybe it's in this. It is in this one. So we went to Knott's Berry Farm. Sorry, I left you guys. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good, Carrie. We went to Knott's Berry Farm on Saturday, and Brian got a shirt. Now, mind you, this shirt was 71.99. It's a 2XL. He's not embarrassed to say that because he can fit into it, but he wants to really fit into it. So he hasn't worn it yet. But can you see that? It's got Snoopy on it. Snoopy, Charlie Brown, everybody's on it. He got it at Knott's. I love this on him. It looks so good on him. But anyway, Little bit more, and he will look amazing. Amazing in that. He did give me permission to show the shirt. Um, Let me tell you what else I got at Knott's. I told you guys I had a discount and I would probably get some of my little guys. Well, they had, I drop everything. They had, I know I'm proud of him. I'm so proud of him. And now he's telling me it's mental, baby. Like he's the expert on it now. I think it's funny. Anyway, they had this bag. If you spent like 20 bucks, you got it for half price. And I don't know how much the bag was because I took the tag off, but it made it like $16 or something for this off and back. Love this shirt for Brian. Yeah, it's gonna look really good on him. Y'all will see it in it. Y'all are gonna see Brian very soon. Anyway, love, love this bag. It's so cute. And then I want to show you what I got. I've been wanting this one. Oh, it's okay, ODN. You were picking up grandson from school. Good excuse. That's a great excuse. I wish I could pick my grandkids up from school, but I cannot. Look at that. Ah, Lucy. I know. I am cleansing. I talked to you a while ago. That is Pigpen. Look how stinking cute he is. Look at the back of his head. I love Pigpen. I think he is so stinking cute. So we got Pigpen to add to the bed. My bed has so many Snoopy characters on it now, Peanuts characters. And then I got, he does, he does. I know he's so cute, Carrie. And then I got Peppermint Patty. Looks like my hair. Oh, Dakota, it can't be. Yeah, he's really cute. And then this is Peppermint Patty. Look, she's got her flip flops on. I love her too. I decided on these two this trip. Next trip, I'm gonna get Sally or Schroeder. I'm trying to just get one a trip, but we were trying to spend a certain amount of money so we could get a 20% discount. And then Brian breaks out with the shirt. And I was already wanting these, so I got them anyway. Anyway, so that's what we got at our Knott's Berry Farm trip. And let me just tell you, we rode all our rides and we left like around 12:30 in the morning. We got there right when they opened. Because we can't ride a whole lot because we get sick. So anyway, that was a fun trip to Knott's. And then on Sunday, I went to church by myself. Um, Brian gets really the drive to our church is very long, okay? It takes about an hour to get there, but it can take up to an hour and a half to get home. And I understand that he does not like that to drive home and then have to go to work the next morning. He just doesn't like it. Well, this is my thing. That is the only church I know of around here that has a Saturday service. Okay? So if we're going to go to church together, we got to go. We got to drive. We got to just, I don't know, let me drive home, take a nap if you want to. I don't know what. He doesn't like the traffic. The traffic is horrible coming home because they don't do anything about the freeways here when they they interject in and they create a very bad problem in this one area of the 91 driving home. And it's very frustrating. So, anyway, I went by myself on Sunday. I kid you not. The music started and I started crying. And I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. The whole freaking music. And I remember this pastor time told me, if you ever wonder when you're singing praise music in church and you feel this overwhelming, like tears just flowing, they said that's the Holy Spirit. It's just the music just anyway, it was so good. It was so good. Is it like Texas always under construction? Worse than that, Carrie. My street alone has been under construction for 6 months. I can only turn right out of my apartment complex because it's been blocked the other way for 6 months. It is nothing like Texas. Texas gets things done. This place does not. You can, today they dug a whole nother hole in the road. No telling when we'll be able to drive that way. We can only drive this way. Pain in the butt. She isn't like guys. Still in I know you saw Lucy, and it's still there. Does that happen to me when I sing at church too? Really, Nancy? Yeah, I don't know. My whole heart just goes. Anyway, it was so good. It was about the heart. and how we need to guard our heart and how our heart, it was very good. And then I drove home and it was a good Sunday because I had to work that night. And that night was a disastrous night at work. I started out with 4 patients and I was all happy. I got my 4 patients. One guy had 24 meds and they were all different routes into his body. So let me just tell you, when I got done with him, I was like, praise God, I am done. And I thought, I'm going to relax a little bit and chart. No, my charge nurse says, you got to give up a patient because we're getting another nurse so that everybody else can admit. And I'm like, all right. So had to give up a patient. Of course, I have to give up my easiest patient because that's what you do when a float comes. You give them your easiest patient. You would want that if you went to a different floor. So I gave him my easiest patient. Jennifer, hello. I'm great. I'm full of talk because I'm trying to forget that I'm hungry. So I'm just going to talk a lot today. Anyway, so I finally, I gave that patient to another nurse. Uh, oh dear, God bless you for helping the sick and needy. Thank you, Dakota. We've had some really sick and needy, really sick and needy. So anyway, the crazy thing is I never got, no, yes, I did. I did get did I get it? Yes, I got an admission at like 4 a.m. Did that whole admission, got the patient all settled, skin check, everything, did everything. I was all ready for report, and then I saw who I got that I was going to give report to. Girl never smiles. I'm not going to say anything else. But I wanted to cry because I knew she was gonna ruin my whole day. And she did, and I let her, and I shouldn't have let her, but, it is what it is, and I'm glad I've been off since then. Crying in the church is a cleansing for your heart and soul. God bless you. Yes, it is, Lois. That's a great way to look at it. It is. And I did. I cried the whole time. And I thought the poor people that are going to shake my hand later are probably going, ew, what's on her hands? I use hand sanitizer. And it's Brian, I used that hand sanitizer the other day and he's like, wow, what is that? That smells so good. And I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I'll put the hand sanitizer. All the people around me are probably going, what is that smell? Anyways, my hand sanitizer, because I've been like wiping my tears off my eyes. Anyway, so I got home from work, I slept till noon, and I got my roots done, people. The roots are done. Went to Madison Reed, got my hair, got my roots done. They washed and curled blow dried my hair, and it was so nice. And then I came home and Tuesday. Okay, I got a lot to tell you guys. Just hold on to your seat. I can tell you a lot. Okay, so while I was at the dry bar, when I was going there, Brian told me on the phone, don't make any plans tomorrow because I'm going to surprise you. Okay. So if your husband tells you, don't make any plans, I'm going to surprise you. What do you think? Where does your mind go? What are you thinking he's going to surprise you with? I kind of want to know what you ladies would think if their husband told them that. You're listening. I mean, seriously, when your husband tells you, don't plan anything tomorrow, I got a surprise for you. What is your mind? Where do you go with that? What are you thinking it's gonna be? Let me know. Day trip somewhere. Yes, Nancy. I had that in my eye. Nice line. Yes, Annie. I was thinking that too. I was thinking something very special. Um, Well, he texts me. Yes, day trip to go to. He texts me. I might have it on my phone. Let me see. Because I freaked out at the poor girl that was doing my hair. Let me see. Uh oh, okay. So the beach and maybe lunch. Yeah, an ocean romantic getaway. All those sound amazing. No, I got, hey sweetie, I'm going to bed soon. I want you to be ready in the morning to drop off your car. You will need to be at this shop by 7:30 a.m. If I don't be back soon enough, I'll meet you there. I click on the link. It's to get my windows tinted, and I need to get up at 6 so I can be over there, which is 40 minutes away at 7:30. I'm like, "That's my surprise?" I was sitting in the chair, the girl was blow drying my hair, and I had already told her, "I'm so excited." My husband said, "He's gonna surprise me tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do." And that's what it was. It was getting my windows tinted. Now, this is the good part, okay? The guy, it was supposed I was supposed to get there at 7:30 and park in front of the doors because this place is so busy and everybody takes their cars there, right? It is such a guy thing, Lynn, right, Peggy? Anyway, so I'm parked there, and all of a sudden at 10 minutes till 8, because Brian told me they don't open up till 8:30, right, Nancy? It's so true, Janine. It's so true. So tinted windows. It was tinted windows. He's been wanting to do that, and he said, "I'm gonna pay for it for the car. I'll pay for it." I'm like, "Okay," because I don't care if they're tinted or not. Anyway, so the guy gets there at like 10 to 8, right, Carrie? So he says, I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, "Somebody just drove up. It's 10 minutes till 8." And I said, "I think it's the owner." He opens the garage door and he goes inside. Well, Brian says, "I'll be there in just a minute, see who the guy is." So I walk in there. The guy goes, "Yeah, I got here 10 minutes early." So they opened at 8. Nobody's there besides me, just me. I said, "Well, if you can hang on a minute, my husband will be here in just a minute because I have no idea what I want done." "Hi, Angie. Good to see you." I said, "I know he wants the windows tinted. I have no idea besides that. What windows, how dark, I know nothing. I just want them to be legal. Okay? Legal tint, babe. Legal tint. Okay? No reason to pull me over, right?" So Brian gets there. They talk. Brian says, "See what's on my car?" "Oh, yeah, we can do that for her car." "Okay." Still no idea what I'm getting. Brian just said, "We're not going to tint the upper top of the front window." "Okay, thanks." So he surprises me. I get in his car and he goes, "You want to go to Cracker Barrel?" Now, I have not been to Cracker Barrel in a very long time. If, in fact, I didn't even know they had Cracker Barrels out here. I'm so excited, right? Because we're going to Cracker Barrel. He drives me to Cracker Barrel. He's like, "Check to see that they're open." I said, "I know they're open. It's after 8 o'clock and they're a breakfast place. Of course they're open." We pull into Cracker Barrel and I freak out because they have so much peanut stuff. So much. Show you what I got. 4th of July, Snoopy. Is he not the cutest? And he is so soft. This is like velvet. So stinking cute. He was 15.99 and I was so happy. So, yeah. So I had to get him Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. Then I saw this one. And that was it. I was done. I was done. I had to have it too. He was also 15.99. Two Snoopies at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel cost me a lot of money. I also got my daughter a Mother's Day card that's really pretty. And I got two new Snoopies. Now, this feels like rain jacket stuff. Now, they are very cute. I do like going to Cracker Barrel. I can always find something. I know. And I found a lot more, but I didn't. Better than tinted windows. Yes, Peggy. He scored. You want to know what he said next? Now, This threw me for a loop. Want to go to Yamava? Want to go to Yamava? Brian has not been to Yamava in over three years. Every time I have asked him to go to Yamava when we were dating, when we weren't dating, before we were dating, he was supposed to go to a comedy show with me. He canceled on me. No, I don't want to go. Said, "Do you want to go to Yamava?" I said, "Well, shoot, yeah, I got $5 in free play there. Let's go." $5 in free play. And I know, I agree, Sonia. I agree. And now that I know there's one in the vicinity, like 45 minutes away, we're gonna go again. And they suckered us into the grandma's breakfast. Do you know what the grandma's breakfast is? Grandma's breakfast is two pancakes, two eggs, bacon, sausage, ham, and you get a side. Yeah, I know, Peggy, right? $5. It is, Annie. It is too big. But we went. Now, I know, big spender. I'm telling you, Kashada Nancy, I still got 350 in free play there, and I haven't been there in at least 3 years. Who knows? I was at Yamaba maybe 2 years ago. I haven't been there in a very long time. So anyway, I know. Oh, it was so good. And then Brian goes, "Look at this." On the menu, because this is his cheat day, right? Tuesday is his cheat day. He eats whatever he wants and then he goes back to the eating nothing. Send me your card. We'll go later. I know, Nancy, but they would freak out because I already got in trouble once because Vinny did that. So can't do that. But anyway, so so anyway, uh Cracker Barrel. He sees these beignets. They say beignets, but they're sugar. No wonder you're doing the clips, right? They're cinnamon and sugar beignets, and they have some dipping sauce. I didn't eat the dipping sauce. You bite into them, they're a donut. They're not like beignet. They're a donut with cinnamon and sugar on them. He ordered they were $5. They were only $5, and there were 6 of them in the little basket. And there was this much cinnamon and sugar in the bottom of the basket. They were heaven. And I did eat them. And Brian ate them. And then we ate our breakfast. Oh, really, Carrie? I didn't know that. I don't want that. I don't, that, like Brian said, they were delicious, but we shouldn't have had them. And I agree, we shouldn't have. But we were on a sugar high and a carb high, and we go prancing to Yamava. Brian needed to go to the bathroom as we're driving to Yamava. And he's like, "I hope I make it." I'm like, "I hope you make it." So we go park, and the whole time he's griping, "I hate Yamava. The parking is horrible, blah, blah, blah." We park way out and we had to walk. And when Brian's walking fast, he's really fast because he's a lot taller and long legs. And I'm just running, trying to catch up. And I said, "Are we taking the elevator? Because we're 3 floors up." He said, "No, we're 3 floors down. The casino's up." He said, "No, the casino, the elevators are nasty. We got to take the stairs." It was 3 flights of stairs. And I had to go up them. And he left me. He left me on the stairs because he had to go to the bathroom. He zipped up the stairs. Some lady's dying with me. She's like, "I didn't know it was 3 floors." I'm like, "I'm with you." And my knee is killing me going up the stairs, mind you. I get to the top. My husband is nowhere. He has already gone through security and he is probably in the bathroom. Okay. Working off those donuts. Yes, they come back. You guys need to work on that breakfast and the donut. It's so true. So I go in, I'm dying as I'm walking. They got to search my purse, because that's what they do. I open my purse. They said, "Okay." I walk, I didn't even take the people mover because I was trying to catch up to Brian. I could see him way up there. Anyway, he goes to the bathroom. I eventually make it to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom and I see him like trying to find me. And anyway, we got together. We played some slots. We had a lot of fun. We really did. Um, we had a video come out. If y'all didn't see it, we did a short last night from our trip. So some of you may have known on Slots of Fun with Brian and Debbie, we played the new Monopoly. And we got the bonus on a 5 cent 250 with like $6 left. And it was such a fun game. We have another short coming out on Friday on that same game where Brian bet like 12.50. So anyway, it's going to be another short. Um we didn't really film much. Mainly Brian played Mighty Cash and I played Mighty Cash. And I was betting 18 cents and he got down and then he got all his money back. So he was very happy. He left there with money and he was happy. So that's what we did yesterday. And it took a lot out of me because we came out of there and he said, well, we're taking the stairs again. And I had to go down 3 flights of stairs. And going down with a bad knee is even worse than going up. So we survived Yamava. We had a good time. It was jam packed. They were giving away a suitcase that looked like the cheapest thing I've ever seen. It had Yamava's big logo on the front, and then it was just flimsy clothing. I did not like it. And people are pushing that luggage all over the place. But we could pretty much get on whatever slot we wanted to, except the last slot I played, I said, baby, I just want to put 100 in Dragon Lake. Ate my 100 like that. And Brian put another 100 in for me and said, get a bonus. No, nothing. $200 in a Dragon Link. Absolutely nothing. Now, it's all about the fun. It is, Sonia, and we did have fun. And on the way home, we were there for like 4 hours at Yamava. 4 hours. I said, hey, I got $73 in food credit. You want to get something? He goes, no, I don't want any more food. I'm like, okay. Um, I know, and it was a scrappy suitcase. It looked bad. So we left there. We went straight to go get my car. I can't see out of the back window. It's so dark. It is dark as night. I cannot see a thing. Brian's like, yeah, you can. It's as dark as mine. I can see out of it. I'm like, Brian, I can't see a thing. He said, it's a cloudy day. Wait till the sun comes out. You'll be able to see perfect. People, I drove home from work today in the sunny day and I still can't see out of the back. So he tells me, open your what do you call it? What is that thing called? This, the thing that what is that? I can't think of the name of it. He told me to open that and that would probably bring more light. It does not. My windows are very sunroof. Thank you, Annie. My brain is gone. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Kathy. I just couldn't remember. Sunroof. Yes, Nancy. Yes, Peggy. I can't see at the back. Brian's like, that's what your mirror's on the side for. I'm like, baby, but I look at this one. So he said it's going to lighten up. I look like I've got the president in the back of my car. The windows are so dark. You can't see anybody in there. So anyway, anybody need to be embezzled, take it out. I can sneak you out. I got a really dark window now. It will be bad at night for sure. That's when I was driving with it at night. It was horrible. So anyway, luckily I don't drive at night a whole lot. Yeah, hopefully I don't get pulled over. My husband said witness protection card. That's it, Lynn. I can be in the witness protection. Sit in the back seat of my car. Nobody'll know you're back there. Anyway, it's funny. I appreciate it. It was like $240. Thank you, baby. I love my windows. It looks like a really cool car. Oh, I can show you a picture. I took a picture of it today. I can show you how nice it looks. Um, Here. I'm gonna block out my license plate, but that's the back of my car. Let me see. Yeah, this one you can really see how dark my windows are, kind of. Yeah, they're really dark. but I have Bluey back. And so I am driving my car. I got it on Thursday. I absolutely love it. Yes, it is very dark. But he said that's what he has. So I got to get used to it, I guess. I thought those tinted windows were illegal. I guess they are. But then Brian's like, look, and every other car I see has tinted windows. So I guess they can't pull everybody over. But I now have tinted windows on my car. And it does look good. It makes it look like a really cool car, but they're really dark. So anyway, that was my week. The rest of the week though, I get to do my cleanse tomorrow again. And then I will let it I'm videoing it all. In Texas, the front windows had to be 25% of light coming through, but the back can be as dark as you want. I didn't do my two front windows. Mine are tinted, but not that dark. Okay, Carrie. Well, yeah, mine are dark. I don't think no, they did do my windows. They did do my windows, but they're much lighter. The back, yeah, they're dark. They're dark. So, it is what it is. I'll learn to drive I'll have to use my mirrors more and my backup camera. Please pray for me. I have a biopsy lesion on my chest. They removed it. Annie, I will be praying that it is nothing. Hopefully, it'll be benign. I'm so sorry. You'll have to let us know. Well, let's put it this way. If you ever have to change clothes in the back seat, you're covered. So true. No one will see me. No one. Nobody will see me. That is very, very true. Um, oh, I wanted to show y'all these. I have been needing new socks. I don't know if I told you guys that my legs are horribly itchy from I think from compression socks is what I think. They haven't itched in 2 days. I ordered me some Bombas. Do you guys know about Bombas socks? Bombas are very expensive, but they are also you buy a pair of socks, they give a pair of socks to someone who needs socks. So this was a 8 it was 4 pack. And I got navy blue because my work uniform is blue and, you'll know by the end of the week or early next week. Good, Annie, you'll have to let me know. Send me a message or something. Mm. Your son wears Bombas. Okay, Dakota. My daughter got me on these a long time ago. They are the most comfortable socks. They're very padded, and, I'm doing really good with my itchy legs with these. So, love the Bombas socks. Wore them I had 1 pair, but it had a hole in it, but I just kept wearing it. Oh, did you, Annie? Yeah, they're great socks. I love the Bombas. So anyway, I got those, and then Brian has been wanting to get this at Hobby Lobby, and he finally got it. Look at it. You stole my heart. We love this. Oh, thank you, Carrie, for telling her that. Anyway, we got this at Hobby Lobby. It was 15.99 and half price. So we got this for like $8. And we both thought that was really cute. Anyway, so got that. And then that's it. That's all I got this week. I'm taking that peanuts. Sure, Annie. I know I love that. I think it's so cute. We are taking that peanuts wheel cover thing back to, well, I am taking it back to Ross. I'm not going to use it. I don't want it in my car. My car's too cool for that. Now you need to see, Carrie, that's all I would play if I had a choice. I would just play blackjack. I love, or Texas Hold'em, or three card poker. I love those. I do. And I feel like I have a better chance than the slots, which, by the way, Carrie, we played your Phoenix Link. It was not nice to us. We did not win a thing on your Phoenix Link. So poo on that one. It was terrible, as a matter of fact. Um, Also, let me tell y'all about Brian's blood pressure. Um, Brian takes his blood pressure whenever he's home. I got this little blood pressure machine. Brian's I love blackjack, but don't have the nerve to sit at a table. Oh, Annie, I would sit at one with you. Um, Sorry, the queen's always nice to me. I'll have to talk with her. You do, Carrie, because I didn't play her. I played that guy, and Brian played the old man because the queen was busy. So Brian's been taking his blood pressure. I was getting worried about it because his bottom number, his systolic pressure, was a little over 90, like 91 or 90. So I've just been worried about him, and he's got a big physical coming up for work, and I need him to pass it. Um, I don't either, Carrie. I don't either. Um, but he's been taking it since he's been losing weight. His blood pressure, he sent it to me. Let me see. Let's see. He told me what it was. He sent me a lot of stuff yesterday. No, that was a high one. 129 over 90. That's when it was high. I think it was yesterday. It was like 128 over 88 or something. So it's coming down. And I think the more weight he loses, the better his blood pressure is going to be. So I was really happy for him. Um, I do have a nail appointment tomorrow. This one broke. You can see all my nails, and then this one. It broke in my car. I was grabbing something and it just snapped. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It has a split right there. I was at work and that one snapped. So it's funny. It's my two pointing fingers that I've got to get probably a fake nail until they grow back out like these other ones. So I've got to get my nails done in the morning at 10. So I'm going to that. Um, I'm gonna keep doing the cleanse tomorrow. I am filming it all for you guys. I filmed this morning the first time I took it. You do, Inez. I don't really like him either, but it was the only one open. I have a nail appointment too tomorrow at 1:30, and I'm missing two of them. Well, Carrie, what do you know? We're doing a lot of like lately. Um, anyway, so I will be doing that. I'll be filming it all and I'll put the video of that out probably on Monday, and you guys can watch and see how it went. I weighed myself this morning. I weigh naked, right? Completely naked. Stand on the scale. And I had the camera all ready to video it. Well, dummy me, I stood over it and videoed it. I'm all naked in the shadow. So had to get off the scale. Oh, you had a pedicure yesterday? All those cardboard boxes I opened all day, those things were tough on your hands. I bet, Carrie. I bet. So anyway, I had to delete that video. That's the video that that's the picture that got Brian to change from being my friend to being my boyfriend, was when I sent him the picture of me on the scale and you could see a silhouette of the boobies. They weren't legit, but you could see the silhouette. And the next day, he started hearting stuff. Tori told me to send that picture to him, and I did, and it got me Brian. So there you go. Anyway, so then I had to video like way, like I stuck the camera way over here so you wouldn't see my naked body above it. So I do get the weight in there. I'm not going to tell y'all what it was. It was not good. I ate beignets yesterday. So anyway, I'm hoping I lose 5 pounds. I hope I lose 6 so I can beat Carrie, because Carrie lost 5 and I want to lose 6. So anyway, we need to do that. And then the dreaded weekend, I work Friday and Saturday. Oh, thank you, Inez. I I work Friday and Saturday. And the sad thing is Brian will be here. And you know what Brian said? I got a lot of cleaning to do this weekend. Like, okay, go ahead. Clean, baby, clean. I love it when he clean. Oh yeah, 5.5, Carrie. Okay, so if I lose 6, I beat you. That's just that's the goal, is 6 pounds. I'm not going to get on the scale in the morning. I live on a oh, you leave on a 7-day cruise Saturday. Nancy, good for you. Don't even try to watch it on the cruise. It's just impossible. It's impossible. Have a great time. I know Carrie did good. That's why I'm rooting for you. I know you are. You're so sweet. But yeah, I really want it to jumpstart something amazing. You know, I'm going to Texas, people, in a month. Texas without my husband. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to see my daughter, my son-in-law, my 3 grandkids, but I'm also going to see my ex-husband and his wife. I want to look good. Thank you, Annie. But I want to look good. She's Ozempic bone ugly thin. So I don't care. I'm never going to get that thin and I don't want to be that thin. But I'm saying I want to look good. I want to look happy. I won't have my husband with me. And we got to sit in that stand for a long time. My grandson and his girlfriend are leading the prayer. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. There's a lot of kids graduating, and his last name is at the very end. It's gonna be a long day. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. I am very happy. I'm really like, I've got a lot of bent up energy today because I haven't had food to put me in a food coma. I'm just on water. All I've had, this is bottle number 7 bottles of water and that nasty cleanse, and I don't get to take that again until 6:40. Lois, that is so sweet of you. He better not check me out. I be telling Brian. Brian's gonna come with me next time. He should have come with me this time, but he chose not to. So it's okay. I'll get on the plane by myself. I'll drive my rental car myself. It'll be fine. I'm sleeping on my daughter's couch, so it's really comfy, though. I like sleeping on her couch. And I'll only be there like 3 nights, so I'm not gonna be there a long time. I'm leaving Wednesday morning. I fly out the last week of May, and then I fly home on Saturday night. So I told Brian, "I'll see you Tuesday, but then I won't see you again till Sunday morning, cause he could come get me from the airport, but he's gonna be sleeping, so I'm gonna Uber home. So that's how it is. I'm flying out of Ontario, so it's very close, so it won't be bad. Oh, my air conditioner came on. It's a little chillier here today. It's not as hot as it has been. Did I tell you everything? I think I did. I made my list, I checked it twice, and I said everything I was gonna say. Anyway, I'll have to let you know next week. Next week I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So yeah, I have to work Tuesday. I'm not seeing Brian for a whole week. I work Friday, Saturday, and I work Tuesday, his day off. I won't get to be home alone with him till next week, Friday. Okay, who's been naughty? Who's been nice, right? I've been a little naughty and a little nice, and that's okay. I like being naughty and nice. Um, Yeah, my house is a wreck. I've got to clean the house. Brian left me a sink full of dishes, so I've got to do the dishes. Um, what else? I don't need to leave the house again tonight at all. I already went and ran my errands. I had to do a letter for a friend at work, so I had to go. My printer does not work. I got to figure out what's wrong with it. I bought a brand new printer and it's never worked. Anyway, I got to figure that out. I need a tech person to figure it out. So I need to I had to do that. I had to go to the UPS store so they could print it. Excuse me, Carol, hello. You didn't get a notice, Carol. Everybody got a notice. I don't know why. You too, Carrie. You too what? What did I say? What did I say? YouTube your printer. I need to. It can't connect to the Wi-Fi. It's really weird. But I had to go to the UPS store and they charged me like 350 to print one page. Like, that's robbery. Um, anyway, and then I ran to Costco. When I got to Costco, I could not even get a basket because I bet you have, Gary. I ran to the bathroom. I had to pee. And then I came back out and I went there with the mission. 2 cases of water, 18 a thing of eggs, a thing of butter, and a thing of 12-pack of rice. I got all 5. I had my Costco $74 card that I earned for last year. So I took that, I gave it to him, and I got 30 something dollars back in cash. So now I have cash for the week. So I was pretty excited about that. That's kind of neat. Um, but I think that is it. I kind of got to go pee again. So I think I'm going to let you go. Thank you all for joining me this week and letting me update you on my life and my cleanse. Watch for that cleanse video to come out. Like I'm saying, maybe Monday because I work Friday and Saturday. I'm not going to be able to do anything but sleep and maybe eat a little bit. I told Brian, I think this weekend I'm just going to eat healthy all weekend and then maybe jumpstart it next week on the intermittent fasting because I really can't figure it out in my brain. Although I am off the rest of tonight and I'm off tomorrow. So maybe I can figure it out. Thank you, Carrie. It was good seeing you too, Nancy. Thank you all for joining me. Um, and hi, baby. I know you're watching this in the middle of the night. Hopefully, I didn't say anything that made you mad. Anyway, but I love you guys. Have a great week. Pray for Annie that her results will be nothing bad, only good. And I will see you all right here next week, Wednesday. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.